Super simple concept. You are bread. You must become toast. It sounds easy, but this ended up being one of the most difficult video games I have played in recent memory. Welcome to completion number 99 of the Potato Backlog Project. A fun little indie for you today. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video for the celiac approved gluten-free Tater Raider. And let's talk about I Am Bread. Completing this game was hard. I don't know if that's a skill issue or just the nature of the game. You are a slice of bread put into different situations where you must find a way to toast yourself on both sides while also staying edible for reasons, I guess. There is some background sub-lore going on here. You can read about a therapy patient before each level who knows about the bread, but everyone else thinks he's kind of crazy. It's actually kind of funny, and if you make it all the way to the end and play the epilogue and complete it, it kind of gets really dark as well. The bread might be evil. You control your bread with 4 different buttons that represent the 4 corners of the bread. Pushing down and holding a button grips whatever the bread is currently touching. Super simple concept, right? On paper, it doesn't really sound like anything special, but in practice, it is somehow fun, frustrating, satisfying, and painful all at the same time. Once you figure out how to move with a little bit of efficiency, you will then have to deal with all the dangers of the level you're on. Gross, dirty walls, you can't touch the floor, band-aids, water hazards, mold, fuzz, hair. It's actually kind of gross. There are also a few good things laying around that help you out, like jam. If you find a jar, break it, and it helps you stick to walls better even if you lose your grip. The game does have a tutorial mode where this stuff might be covered, but I jumped right into the story mode and found discovering these things on my own added a ton of fun to the game. I spent 20 minutes on the first level just trying to get my bread into the toaster, inside of it. This would end up being a precursor to how the rest of the game would go for me. The heat source to toast your bread also changes each level, and it's up to you to figure out what it is and how you're going to achieve your goal of becoming toast. If you end up dying enough times in a level, the game offers you a magic marmalade, which basically makes you god bread. You can use this if you choose to, maybe use it to figure out what you actually need to do in the level, then go back and beat it without the help. Or you can just suffer like I did. Outside of story mode, there is a bagel race mode, a baguette mode where you smash things, a cheese hunt. I tried a couple of them, but the controls just didn't feel as tight, and the modes just didn't quite hold my attention the way the main story mode did. These are the types of fun little indie games I enjoy finding and playing. It's nothing insane, but the thought and patience it takes to be successful while playing it was really enjoyable for me and very funny at times. 3 happy potato faces out of 5. I suggest secretly practicing up at this game, and if your friends tell you that you suck at games, challenge them to time trials at I Am Bread, a real gamer's game. No one will say you suck ever again. With that, the Backlog Project rolls on. Thank you so much for watching. Be kind to yourselves and others that deserve it. We're on to game 100. So let's go. I am bread. Oh, bread. Oh, a piece of toast. Jimmy, 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 Chunga, Jimmy, 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 Chunga, Jimmy, 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 Jimmy Chunga.